The first video clip is from the YouTube channel called Alexander Grace. He provides insight into why men marry the wrong woman. I will put a link to his channel in the description. The next video clips provide examples of high-quality women. Kevin Samuels always said that high-quality women are wives before they get married. This is true. However, he never said how to find or recognize women who are of high quality. I'm going to keep this introduction short, so I will not get into God-fearing women, virgins, and all that stuff. I have known women who went to church every Sunday and were almost virgins, but there is no way I would ever have married any of them. I would just say that low-quality women also fall into these categories. There's only one trait you need to look for in a woman. That is consistent consideration. This does not only include what she does for you, but also include how she talks to you, how she disagrees or argues with you. Yes, at the beginning of any relationship, she will show that she is a good woman, and this is where most men get hooked, which results in men ignoring red flags as the relationship progresses. However, as the relationship progresses, her consideration towards you declines, or she is considerate only when it benefits her. Then she is of low quality and only for recreational use only. If you're not sure if she is a high quality woman, then ask yourself if she will make a good mother to your children. Will she make a good wife? When you talk, does she provide reasonable arguments? Is her actions reasonable? If the answer is no, or you're unsure, then she is not a high quality woman. Here are the videos.
You see us now? You should be able to see the field now.
Sure is quiet out there.
Yeah, too quiet.
Word of caution to men, because the flip side of a woman, punching above her weight is a man punching below his weight and dating a girl who is a lot lower quality than he is. And it's a really, really bad idea. It's never pleasant to talk about this, but the woman's response in that situation, when you're feeling a little bit like, hey, maybe I could have done better, maybe I should have explored my options, is my partner really that high quality? Her response so rarely is, I'm going to improve. I'm going to really dedicate myself to making me worthy of being your partner. I'm going to take accountability and responsibility for this. So often, women are going to project the blame outwards and then become angry and critical and abusive of you, accusing you of being judgmental. I mean, those are almost the lucky ones, guys, who encounter that kind of a woman, because at least she's showing you what she thinks. She's being open about it. More often, what women will do in a really subtle technique of abuse is begin to undermine your confidence in ways that you can't even necessarily perceive. Like, she's threatened by how high quality you are, and so she's going to try and make you be less confident, less sure of yourself, more self-critical, because that way she feels safer, like, he doesn't understand how amazing he is. I'm going to keep him with his low self-esteem. I'm going to feed him really negative reinforcement. But of course, this can just be avoided if you just date somebody of sufficiently similar quality. Largely, I think we could stand to raise our standards a little bit. Men need to value themselves a lot more than they currently do. But what you tend to find is that men will give most women a chance, and in order to satisfy them in a relationship, it doesn't require nearly as much. Mostly it's like, hey, is she generally quite pretty? Is she nice to me? Is she kind? Is she going to be, a good mother, nice to our children? Yeah. That's enough. Let's give it a try. Let's see if we can create a life together. Because what a lot of men understand intuitively is that they have a capacity to change and grow and improve throughout the course of their life. They've been doing it forever. Self-improvement is so popular with men because of this idea that we have as men. We need to make something of ourselves. We have to prove our worth and kind of earn our value in our world. Whereas women, they have a little bit more of a sense of, I've just got an inherent, gifted value. I can't necessarily change it so much. But where this comes into relationships is men understand that by getting together with one particular girl at this level of quality, that's not like a fixed state of affairs. They can work together. They can keep improving. They can deepen that pair bonding relationship and raise themselves in terms of quality over and over and over again. But what's important is that they start at that same spot. But for women who are like, no, like value is fixed. I'm here and I'm looking for a man up here. Disaster.
My man was feeling down the past few days. So today I decided to buy him flowers and chocolate. He was definitely surprised.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I got it.
You sure you got it?
I got it.
Alright. Yo, I thought you said you was a doctor.
I am. I'm a heart surgeon. I fix broken hearts. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Can't afford dinner and an Uber, my transportation. You certainly can't afford kids. You certainly can't afford a house. You certainly can't afford my bills. And I got bills to pay. Okay?
There's nothing wrong with a woman aspiring to have a husband who can provide for her and her future children. My question to this woman is, are you prepared to treat the man you're on a date with like your husband in that you're already going to be cooking for him and cleaning for him? No? Well then, simultaneously, how can you expect this man, who you are not wife to already be paying for everything? Look, it's nice if a man wants to pay for a date, but the idea that it should be a necessity and that if he doesn't, then he's just not worth it, that's toxic.
I have a boyfriend right now, but I'm not gonna let that stop me from being an absolute simp in my dating life. I wanted to take a second to show off this really cute date idea that I just set up. I invited a guy over for dinner, and that's all I told him, is that I'm making him dinner. What I'm making him is the famous TikTok pasta. I've also got a salad in here, like ready to go, just ready to kind of like dish out. And I've got a station set up so I can make us raspberry lemon drop martinis, as that he really likes raspberry and I really like lemon. And pretending like I'm a bartender, of course. That's not the fun part. The fun part is that I was originally going to make this a picnic, but obviously the pasta, the martinis, and the salad don't really transfer well, and it's a long walk to the picnic spot that I had in mind. So, you guessed it, I moved the picnic inside. This is the setup. It's got my picnic blanket, all the dishes laid out, including the glasses that are all prepped for the lemon drop.
This woman is such a rare find, and guys know that, because most men have never experienced this level of energy and effort from a woman.
What does a submissive woman do for her man?
Everything.
What does that mean?
You know, like packing his bag, unpacking his bag, just making sure all the things that he wants. And like, I pretty much read his mind. So it's like, if I know you and I study you, like I know how you are in the morning, I know how you are about midday, I know when you're in this mood, what you need. Like before you can ever ask me for something, I'm already on it. Yeah, I think my biggest flex is how I treat my man. My love is my superpower, and I used to hate that about myself, but now it's like I'm just embracing it. Like that's who I am. Like if I love you, I can heal you.
It's your joy.
It is my joy. You know, I love to see him eating the meal that I cooked. I love seeing him sleep easy. Every night, like clockwork, I scratch this man's back to sleep. And I know when he's asleep because I can tell when his breathing changes. I just know that's when I'm like, oh, I can stop now. But I find joy in being your rest.
El sueño de todo hombre.
Hello. Okay. All right.
Hola, amor. ¿Cómo le fue?
Mi amor means my love, I believe. Okay. Nice greet at the door. Okay. The chair is ready. Give me your bag, senor. Siéntate. Okay. You can close the door, ma'am.
Sí.
Taking off his shoes. Great job. He don't got no socks on. Okay. Let's get the fan ready. All right, so we can cool off those sweaty ass toes you just came in the house with. Okay. Got him on his favorite shirt. This is service right here. This is a woman that respects her man. Oh yeah. What's the chair for? He's taking off his shoes again. Okay. He's reclined up. Good. Good job with the double remote. Respect. Oh. What I like so much about this one is that you could tell that this is probably a modestly earning man with a woman who doesn't care about the materialistic things. She effectively took this chair and made it into his throne. Pay attention, ladies. And shout out to Sister Shahrazad Ali, who said everything that men want from women costs nothing at all. Just time, respect, and effort.
A relationship should be 50-50. I cook and clean while you build me my dream ranch.
No se me olvida aquel día cuando cae el compachino en la oficina lo agarraron.